Hello, everyone. So, my name is Razvan Statescu, and before starting, I want to say a big congrats to the MultiversX team for pulling off this amazing event today. So, today, I'm going to talk with you about the Aileron DevHub, building on Aileron, and my journey so far. So, I'll start with some words about me. As a profession, I'm a full-stack developer, and I've been passionate about programming since forever. In the past years, I've tried everything from employment freelancing to co-founding my first Web2 startup in 2020. And even though things didn't really work out there, it was a great learning experience that brought me here today. So, how did I start building on Aileron? At the end of 2021, I joined the Aileron community for the first time, and in January 2022, we started our first NFT project here called Giants, and with that, my builder journey began. While building here, I found a great community and a very visionary team, but we also identified the lack of resources and building blocks, and the fact that the onboarding process for developers was pretty hard. So with these issues in mind, I want to introduce to you the Aileron DevHub. It initially started with these two objectives: to onboard and educate developers. So before moving forward, how many of you do you at least heard about the DevHub? Anyone? Yeah? Oh, yeah? OK. Good. So how did we plan to do that? We launched the hub initially with the library module. It's basically a collection of resources for developers, starting from articles and tutorials to advanced tools and pieces of code. With this, it was amazing to discover a lot of open source resources that I never knew existed, and to be able to bring all of this into one single place for everyone to really use. So where we are now, around over 100 resources are submitted and live on the hub. Below are just a few GitHub contributors, but in reality, there are a lot more. So all of this was possible with an amazing and dedicated community that is growing every day. So now, moving forward, after the library module was out, we started to think, OK, what can we do more for developers? So we identified another issue, and that was to connect them with projects, and also build some kind of public profile for them that will act basically like their CV on the Aileron network. So with this issue in mind, I want to officially announce that the bounties module on the hub will launch this month. And with this, projects will have an easy way to connect with builders and get work done. Also, with the library and the bounties module out, we are creating a public profile for developers that join the platform, where they can check the activity on the hub and much more. Right now, as an ecosystem overview, there are over 550 open source dApps and scripts using ERD.js, and over 850 open source repositories related to smart contracts. So before moving forward, I have two big announcements to make about the hub. I don't have a slide for them, but the first one is mainly a pretty anticipated one. we won't name it Aileron DevHub anymore. So it will become xDevHub, and thank you. And starting from next week, you'll be able to access it at xdevhub.com. So it's already taken if you are searching right now. Yeah. So the second announcement is a highly requested one from, from both builders and projects, and that's hackathon. Yeah. More details about this will drop soon, but yeah, it's coming. So now, moving a little forward, why go open source in the first place? So I think the most important thing is that you are really contributing to the growth of the entire Aileron or MultiversX ecosystem. And by doing this, in the end, you'll help onboard more builders and increase adoption. The next thing is positioning. Really, by going open source, you'll position yourself and your project as an expert in that area, and that will increase your trust and transparency. And the third one, and maybe the most important for you, is that you'll get the community involved at the beginning, maybe just for testing and using your software, giving feedback, reporting bugs, and up to the point when they will come and actually write code and contribute to your new features. So now, moving a bit at the beginning of my presentation, when I mentioned that initially I started building on Aileron with Giants, the NFT project, we also followed the advice I presented earlier, and we made quite a few resources open source, starting from different packages for authentication, React hooks, up to ready-to-use dApp templates. If you scan this QR code, you'll be able to go to our GitHub. So some people along the way called us stupid for making our work available for free, but in the end, I just call it the right thing to do. Thank you. And now I'll move forward to something that I just announced a few days prior to X Day that I'm working on right now. And this is CoinDrip, the protocol for real-time ESDT payments. Yeah. If you scan this QR code, you'll be able to see the website and also check the DevNet proof of concept later. OK, yep. So after a quick survey I ran on Twitter, and my Twitter community is mainly Aileron, so with around 500 responses, around 20% of people said they already accept recurring payments in crypto, and probably this number will go way up in the next months and years. So what really can you do with CoinDrip? So the possible use cases of a protocol like CoinDrip are really endless, but some of the basic and obvious ones are, of course, recurring payments, token vesting, done the right way, and maybe the most interesting and challenging use case are subscriptions. So in the next period, I work closer with some projects on Aileron to identify more specific use cases for them and integrations of the CoinDrip protocol in their product. So right now, I'm going to show you a client that we made, and that's in the proof of concept for the protocol. So as a company or DAO, you can, with a one-time deposit, to just start and stream ESDT towards a recipient, and it will basically happen every second. So this really allows employee employers and employees, or really like senders and recipients, to have a mutual trust relationship. And as a user, as an end user, as a recipient, I really know how important it is to get paid on time. So with CoinDrip, on time means like every second. So you'll be able to see your token stream increase in real time, and you can claim them basically wherever you want. So moving forward, CoinDrip will be very well documented and open source, of course, open source, until the mainnet release. Yeah. Open source is the keyword here. So that's basically to increase transparency, and also, most important, to allow other projects to build on top of the CoinDrip protocol. Just to give you a quick example, going back to the subscriptions I mentioned, imagine you have a dApp and you want to accept a 20 USDC subscription per month. You can integrate the CoinDrip protocol and basically treat the subscription as a stream from your customer towards you with the amount you want in the period you want. So yeah, that's CoinDrip basically. Now, before ending, I just want to remind you some stuff that we all need to work together, like builders, projects, the core team. And yeah, it's time to build. Thank you.